everybody! My name is Lakota, this is Tangential Gaming, and welcome back to Digimon, Guardians of the Server! We are back for another episode of the tournament arc. Still a smaller group, because a lot of this tournament arc is just NPCs fighting each other. Though, because of certain things that happen,
scheduling issues.
Yeah, scheduling issues. But 2 weeks ago, these guys gave me an idea to let the players play some of the Digimon. That way, I'm not just describing what the NPCs are doing. Which seemed fun to me. So, what we're going to do... So, they will get to be doing... So everyone will get to do fights today, but that's not where we're starting, because if you guys watched the video last week, you know that where we're starting is in the VIP Lookout, where the party was invited by certain individuals, but I'm getting ahead of myself. Last time on Digimon Guardians of the Server, the final match of the Rookie Cup took place. Monmon getting a unquestionable, decisive victory against Agumon, who did not really look into the fight in the first place. And the Champion Cup began. Starting out, we had a fight against a Gunimon and Landramon, which ended quickly with a Gunimon taking the win. And then we had the fight of Wizardmon versus Galemon. And Wizardmon won because my dice hated me yesterday. Hated me that day. I could not roll above a single digit the entire night. But that doesn't change the fact that he won his match and is moving on to the next round. But as he got back to the stands, he was approached by a Devimon, who asked for him and his party to come meet some of the patrons of the tournament, who were introduced earlier. But these are no ordinary patrons. No, they are two of the 7 deadly demon lords. Specifically, Barbamon and Daemon. I apologize, these pictures suck. I will try and do something about that later, but for now... But, the group decided to go ahead and go speak with the Demon Lords, and as they got there, Barbamon made no attempt to hide. He knows exactly who Wizardmon is. And as he leans in close to your face, Wizardmon, you can see the most Machiavellian villain smile on his face. And then just as quickly, he bolts upright, looks at Daemon and says, "You owe me 50,000 bits!" And Daemon goes, "Damn it!" As he throws a plate across the room. He turns and looks at you, Wizardmon, and says, "You couldn't just be a random Wizardmon, could ya?"
You know, the funny thing is, if you got me like a week ago, I wouldn't have known the difference.
I smell whiskey, adrenaline.
What? Haha! Joking as always. On to Beelzemon. Barbamon slaps you on the shoulder.
No.
Gatomon will speak up and say, "Lord Barbamon and Lord Daemon, he's not joking. He is Beelzemon. He just doesn't remember being Beelzemon." Barbamon and Daemon will look at each other. Daemon will look at you, Wizardmon, and say, like, you don't remember anything?
No, it's been a pretty complicated week.
Like nothing at all?
No.
Daemon makes a face like... It's... With a face that looks like Daemon's, it's hard to make a face that says, oh dear, but that's the face he's making. Also, in the back of your... Wizardmon, for some reason in the back of your head, you want to punch Daemon in the face. Present you knows that that's a bad idea, but something in the back of your head says you want to punch Daemon in the face.
I am so sorry about that. Yeah, I am. You know what?
It's Wizardmon. He wants to punch everybody in the face.
You are correct.
Go ahead and subscribe and hit the bell icon. I'll be uploading the rest of the series here and few trips.
So you don't remember... Oh dear. That is quite concerning.
Yeah, I'm kind of half expecting to get my skull stomped in at some point.
By us? Barbamon looks actually surprised and maybe a little offended.
No, just kind of generally.
Well, I can certainly say you have nothing to fear of us. Well, you have nothing to fear of me. Daemon here is known for attempting a coup. That was one time! And Beelzebub beat the crap out of me for it. I don't need you constantly reminding me.
You know, I was going to taunt you, but fair enough.
Oh, I'll keep reminding you. Barbamon will lean in and say, it's also why he's my assigned bodyguard.
Why do I have a feeling that that is not entirely necessary?
Oh, absolutely not. But it's a job that would normally be given to, for lack of a better term, a peon.
Ah, insulting. Understood.
You peed on who?
Gatomon will smack you on the shin, where Garurumon. Like, don't stop that. Just stop that.
Ignore him. Babamon dropped him in the pot one too many times.
Yeah, you gotta overlook me. I speak before I think. Actually, I don't think at all. I just speak.
Oh, believe me, I'm quite used to things like that. I spend all of my time with him, gestures at Daemon. And you're an uppity old man! I'd rather be an uppity old man than a giant ape. But enough of that. Barbamon waves his hand in Daemon's face and just sort of pushes him back down onto the couch as he attempted to get up. If you have any questions, Beelzebub, we would love to answer them for you. I'm sure you're curious about things you may not remember.
Okay, cool. First things first. Are you appraised of the current BS-ery happening around?
You're going to have to be more specific.
The mind controlling of the diva that's currently going on.
The mind controlling of the what?
You had me.
He is correct, Lord Barbamon. We just came from West server, and one of the Deva was being mind controlled and manipulating a former hero.
Yeah, we beat the living crap out of him.
Yes, thank you for reminding me. Gatomon kind of glares at you, Garurumon.
What? It's true.
Dude, that's her best.
Not the time.
Patamon's like, that's here. That was her friend.
I'm sorry, we knocked some sense into him.
point
Well, like we
being...
got some sense into the Deva, technically.
Well,
Point...
that's what I was talking about.
Oh. I thought you were talking about Nightmon.
No, Nightmon was not himself.
No, he wasn't. Didn't change that he did some terrible things, though. Quite concerning. I don't think that's happening here. I've met both of the Deva that are helping with the tournament, and both of them seemed fine.
Well, keep an eye out.
Aren't there...
Little, white teardrop metallic-looking things.
That sounds oddly familiar, but I don't know why. I'm gonna roll something real quick.
Brain check.
No.
This is theoretically the stuff.
Roll brain. You two roll brain checks. Roll brains for me.
Oh, yay. Where the hell is a D8? I'm using actual dice today.
I rolled a dirty 6.
Dirty 6.
Well, with my +1.
No, I'm sorry, that's just funny.
In that case, it's gonna be you that I want to use. That's a 6.
Yeah, real weird that the two Deva are completely fine.
2 Deva.
Yep.
2 Deva.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Is it supposed to be 2 Deva, or is it supposed to be 1 Deva? I want to say it's supposed to be 1.
No, it's supposed to be more than 1. There is 1 sovereign for each server. That you don't even need to roll for.
I thought it was 1 sovereign and 1 Deva.
No, it's 1 sovereign, and then there is a number of Deva. Does anyone remember what the number? Does anyone remember what the number of Deva per server is?
No.
Hang on. 6.
No.
2 or 3.
What was that, Dom?
Just 2 or 3, wasn't it?
It's 3.
Is it 3?
Yes. Each sovereign has 3 Deva, because there are 4 sovereigns and 12 Deva.
That's right.
So, where's the third then?
Barumon stops. Oh. Kumpiramon would be with the sovereign, wouldn't he?
Yeah, you might want to go look into that.
I cannot.
Well, you better find somebody that can look into it, because I feel a disturbance in the force, you know?
Sadly, no one can. Currently, the sovereign has blocked off all paths to his tower until the end of the tournament. The fastest way to get there is through the tournament currently.
You know,
That's red flags.
You know, now that you say it out loud, yes, it is. I wasn't thinking of that when it was brought up. I wasn't thinking of that when the idea of the tournament was floated by me. I was thinking, gee, what a great way to make money. That's all you think about. And all you think about is breaking things.
Well, I bet somebody needs to break their way to the sovereign, or we're going to have a problem.
Oh, yes, what a lovely idea. Sounds like a great way to get deleted. Are you aware of how finicky the mood of sovereigns can be? You watch Gatomon physically shiver.
I
I
have a
feel like I should be
somewhat
offended,
understanding.
but at the same time, I know myself.
What was that, Daniel? I didn't catch what you said.
I said I've been known to understand a thing or two about them. Yeah.
Right, so you would know that if you do something against the will of a sovereign, they tend to get very angry. And if this tournament, keeping everyone away from the sovereign, is in fact part of Kumpiramon's plan, he can just tell the sovereign to delete you, and he'd probably listen. Jean Wumon is quite pliable when he's being placated to.
See, that's why I said you go find somebody that can, not somebody that.
There is no one who can. There is no one who can. That's what I'm telling you.
Well, then we need to hurry up with this tournament so we can go find him.
I mean, that's kind of on us, though, isn't it? Just gotta
It
finish
is.
out our matches pretty early, huh?
Quite.
Yep, everything's falling back on us.
Do you have any more questions, Beelzemon, now that we're... Since you're here...
No.
You notice...
I
You notice he does repeatedly call you Beelzemon.
Yeah, I'm going to elect to ignore it. If that is how he wishes to refer to me, that seems to be the case anyway, so, I'm gonna just let that be that.
You can ask me anything. You can ask about South Server, you can ask about the other Demon Lords. No secrets to hide here.
I doubt that, but, considering my next evolution's moniker, but, as of right now, I'm a little more, situated on the conspiracy that is afoot, so.
Well, I can say that I'm not sure how it's affected South Server. We haven't actually been there in a while. We get reports every now and then, and everything seems to be going fine.
Maybe try to send a message or two through, make sure they know that something's up.
I will attempt to do so. Godamon will actually perk up and say, if you're doing that, would you mind sending a message to a friend of mine? Most certainly I can. Godamon will turn to you guys and say, we'll be headed to South Server eventually anyway, so it probably wouldn't hurt to go ahead and have a place to stay in case we can't immediately get to the Sovereign, which is probably the case because if what I've heard is true about how to get to the Sovereign in South Server, well, it's not going to be an easy trip.
That don't sound like a bad idea.
I do believe she's referring to the junkyard.
That's perfect.
No, it's not. You actually see a very grim look come across both Barbamon's face and Daemon's face. The junkyard is a testament to the rest of the digital world's disconcern for South Server. It is a massive desert consisting of junk data created from things dropped by other Digimon, especially those from the Sky Nation directly above it.
This sounds a lot like the plot of 5Ds.
The Sky Nation is just where the other residents... We are considered members of the Nightmare Army clan. Right? We live in the Junkyard region. Technically, only the desert is called the Junkyard. I do believe Beelzemon was calling our capital... Damon, do you recall what he was calling it? I... Necropolis? Ah, yes. Necropolis.
That is suitably romantic, yes.
That is where we reside when we are in self-server. But directly in front of Necropolis, or I suppose behind if you're headed towards the Sovereign's Tower, is the remnants of what used to be the junkyard. Of what is the junkyard. It is a gigantic swath of land that one must cross in order to get to the tower.
I am going to assume immense amounts of danger therein.
Oh, quite. We've done our best to limit that danger, Leviathan especially, with their refining plant taking a large amounts of the junk data and trying to turn it into useful things, but he can only do so much.
Hey, we got a cat traveling with us that can do that.
Calamon waves. I was going to ask about that thing. What is it?
No clue.
We've been calling it...
It's a Calamon.
We've been calling it Calamon, yes.
It captures data and turns it into items and bits.
Fascinating.
It's somewhat barbaric. I love it.
And it seems to enhance our abilities as well.
Damon will look at... Wizardmon, Damon will look at you at that comment and say, "Now that's the Beelzemon I know!"
I have caused so many seizures in the past, week.
I didn't know you very well when you were Wizardmon. I didn't meet you until you had hit Ultimate level. I was Ultimate 2 at the time. And you were traveling around with Lucimon and, he kind of stops and, I probably shouldn't say that part. Nope. I mean, you've already started. You might as well say it now. I mean, I don't want to freak him out. Since when are you about tact?
Why do I have a funny feeling that something incredibly awkward is about to happen?
Fine.
If he doesn't say it, it's already awkward.
I'll say it. Babamon puts his hand...
The question is there supposed to be...
No, it's not a secret. It's just... Being that you don't remember it, it's a bit awkward to state that you were traveling with Lucimon and your sister, Lilithmon.
Okay, far less embarrassing than what I thought was about to happen. Anybody else thinking what I was thinking?
What were you thinking? Out of character, what were you thinking?
I thought you were about to say wife. I was about to be freaked the fuck out.
No, I would not do that to you. Jeez, I wouldn't go that far.
Oh man, that would have been great.
To be clear, to my knowledge, you and Lilithmon are not actually related, but you've known each other since, well, your entire lives. Well, your entire lives at the time, I suppose. You were there, you were always together. I don't know the full details of all of it, but you and Lilithmon were very close. And you protected one another, and she was basically your right-hand person. It's also why she's running everything in South Server right now. Because when you were gone, everyone turned to her. Barbamon looks a little, he looks like he wants to say something.
Come on, spit it out.
If you ask me, she's worked herself too hard. She does everything to keep the morale up in South Server. A tough thing to ask when you live in such a place that is so dreadful, I suppose. We've certainly done our part to try and make it less dreadful, but it doesn't change the fact that our primary citizenry are virus types, and there's still a stigma against viruses.
Well, once all this mess is blown over, I can help you get back on that track.
And
But it's gonna have to wait until the immediate threat to the digital world is over, so...
we would greatly appreciate it. I'm sure Lilithmon would be glad to see you. I don't. Damon says, I think she'll be pissed. Would you care to bet on that? Want to win your 50k back?
Agreed. So, I too would be pissed, but like lovingly pissed. Is that the kind we're talking about here? Like how the dare you the fuck die on me, you selfish son of a bitch type shit?
Maybe. She locked herself in her room. She locked herself in her room for a long time after you left.
I have a feeling I'm gonna get kicked in the dick.
Do Digimon have those?
Slapped across the face.
Kicked in the metaphorical dick.
Barbelon's like, would you care to put a wager on that, Damon? Want to win your 50k back? You're on! Double or nothing! Oh, you're a glutton for punishment. You're a glutton for punishment, I love it! So... Any other things you want to know? About South Server? About... anything, really. I suppose you're probably lacking on information, given your amnesia.
I mean, sure, but the sooner I get done with this tournament, the sooner I can get through with the business with the Sovereign, the sooner I can get to South Server, so...
Speaking of tournament, he will look out, and you will see that what was on the field, as you guys had been brought up here, were Gulas Gamamon, the black Triceratops-looking Digimon with a blue cape, and Shumon, who is a funky-looking Squirrelmon, Squirrel Digimon. Huh?
Wait, no, sorry, the other one.
A funky-looking Squirrel Digimon in roller skates and a orange jumpsuit. The squirrel is on the ground, unconscious and beaten to a bloody pulp, and it looks very much like Gulas Gamamon would do more, but there is some... But it looks like he is physically restraining himself. As the MCs call out, "Oh, that's the end of the match! Somebody get the other competitor out of there! Yeah, Gulas Gamamon wins! We're gonna take a small intermission to determine if any of that was legal. Can we punish over-aggression? Not really. Oh, crap, the mic's on. Oh, appears we've missed quite a match.
I mean, that wasn't really any more overly aggressive than the last one.
No. Let me be very clear. Galemon got out with a couple of bruises. Shumon looks like she is inches away from being nothing but data.
I'm being real, I completely forgot that the last one was me and Galemon.
Yeah.
I was referring to the one between Galemon and Monodramon.
Oh no, this is Dorumon.
Dorumon, yeah.
And this is even worse.
Too many dragons.
This is even worse than that. Yeah, Guilmon beat up Dorumon, like, very aggressively. But, like...
Not without getting his shit wrecked first.
Yeah, it's like, that was a pretty even match. Gulas Guilmon does not look touched.
Ah.
Shushumon looks like she has been put through a grinder. And if you tapped her the wrong way, she would turn into Data.
That shit's kind of rough.
Indeed.
How about I have to fight him?
Not unless you make it to the semi-finals. You have to get past that Agunimon first.
Yeah, that should be fun. I like fire.
I like fire! Calamon yells, FIRE!
That's concerning.
I think they're just cheering.
All in the best of ways.
I think they're just cheering.
I hope they're just cheering.
Well, I do hope that you enjoy your time at the tournament, and we will keep a watchful eye out for anything suspicious. I assume you've already informed the Deva. Good lord, what was his name again? I assume you've already informed the resident Deva, yes?
Which one would that be again?
The bull.
Yeah.
View. Large icons. Why does it always do that? Where the heck is he, and where the frick is his name?
Yeah, we got the message through as soon as we came through, so...
Good, good. Did you also meet Kazemon?
Lovely woman. Terrifying to
Oh, I love that woman to death.
Quite the peach, isn't she?
She really is.
Keeps him in line, which is good. Ronamon, her other in the next location, once we reach the semifinals, also is very good at her job, but in a different way, you know.
Stands up, slaps knee. Well.
Yes, I suppose you should probably get back to your seats. Wouldn't want anyone getting suspicious or thinking we were showing favoritism.
That's when you let the money.
I'm barely keeping up with everything that's going on these days, so...
Vajramon. That's the name of the. That's his name.
Vaja.
He is the zodiac sign for the ox.
Yeah. Well, anyway.
I wish you luck in the rest of the.
Chatting with y'all.
I wish you all luck in the next round of the tournament. And, Wagurumon.
Aye.
Do put in a good show. We have quite a few viral Digimon running around in the Ultimates and I would love to see them get in a good scrap with you. If you could put...
definitely do
I
my
want to
best.
see him fight that Spanish one.
Damon says, if you could put that Matador-mon in his place, I would frickin' appreciate it!
Hey, actually,
Right.
before we leave off, do I know him? Theoretically?
Oh, lucky you! You get to forget! Digimon looks actively annoyed. Worry not your head, he is no one of import. He is merely a wannabe charlatan who you put in his place, and he did not... And he is not very fond of any of us.
We're getting a lot used. We're getting really used to that these days. So.
Yeah. Yeah. That Commandramon does not like us.
At all. And it's hilarious.
Absolutely.
Then I actually hope he makes it to the final. I would love to see him go against any of you. It would be very entertaining.
I don't have any mercy for people who point grenade launchers at children, so.
Good lord, why? Damon, it's like, what the... Genuinely gives the look of, like, what the frick?
To be fair, we were talking mad shit.
I mean, as soon as he come in the door.
Damon snaps his fingers. Again! There's the Beelzemon, I know!
Okay, but seriously though, we gotta go.
Yes. Devimon!
We'll attempt to look you up when we get back southward.
Oh, you probably won't find us. We're doing a bit of a server tour, as it were. Avoiding East Server, of course, because they not very fond of us, no offense. Looks at Gatomon. She actually looks kind of ashamed of that.
Interesting.
I mean, like, she has stated, like, the fact that, like, South Server has asked for help from East Server multiple times, and East Server has always turned them down. Always found some reason not to trust them or just straight up not help them. And she lives in East Server, and she worked in East Server, so it's like, it's just a thing of, yeah, I lived and worked there, and that's kind of on me. To a certain degree. It's not all on her, because, like, she wasn't that high ranked, but, you know.
What some pricks.
Yeah,
no offense.
No, none taken. There's a lot of people stuck in their ways in East Server. Which is why we're saving it for last. Alright, come on everybody, let's get back to the sands.
Wizardmon has turned his hat into a bucket full of caramel corn.
Ah! Okay, I'll allow that. I feel like you should have the scavenger ability for that, but I'll allow it for now. You all make your way back to your seats. In the spot where the competitors gets to stay, and the fight is getting called as you sit down. All right, ladies and gentlemen. After that last fight, it was rough, but you know, the show must go on. Yeah, the show must go on, and look at these next two competitors! We have in this corner, Grizmon! You watch as the Grizzly Bear Digimon, like, stomps his way out. He looks strong and powerful, and like he can do anything.
He's not gonna win.
And in this corner, we have the Living Shadow. It's Wizardmon! And you watch as a shadow stretches across the battlefield and gets very close to Grizmon. and then stops as Grismon starts to back away. And then the shadow lifts up and takes this weird, near demonic shape covered in red eyes.
A shadow-eyed dog.
Yeah, it's basically Baskervilles from frickin' Hellsing. Thank you.
It is a shadow of a dog. It's a very jagged shadow of a dog with a lot of fucking eyes.
Yup, it's horrifying. It is very terrifying. And Lugamon, seeing it, actually like backs away from the edge of the viewing area. Like, nope, not looking at that.
Interesting.
It's like, quick reminder, Lugamon's deepest fear is... Lugamon is deeply scared of the dark. This thing is made of darkness.
True. Very true.
Now let's see, who do I think's got better odds?
Yeah, that was my next question. Do either of you want to place bets?
I'm gonna put 5,000 on the shadow creature.
You're gonna put 5,000 on Eismon? Okay.
I will do the same.
Okay. Alright, so 10,000 out of the group. Put on Eismon. Alrighty then. So as the competitors stand ready to fight, both MCs go, "Open the digital gate!" And the fight begins. And I will play. There it is.
I feel like this is a time where Fortunate Son would come on.
Grismon rushes forward, but Eismon does not let him get very far. You watch as Eismon immediately stretches his shadowy form over Grismon and creates a dome. You just see the eyes on the outside of the dome, and then you see flashes coming out from the inside of it momentarily. And you watch as the dome gets smaller. More lights, the eyes sort of vibrate, the dome gets smaller. More lights, the dome gets smaller. And finally, when the dome is about the size of Grismon, Eismon pulls back. And you can't tell if they have been harmed. But Grismon is unconscious on the ground. And not just, like, had the crap beat out of them unconscious. Dude looks like he's had his soul sucked out of him. He's breathing,
He may have.
but, like, it ain't pretty.
All hats are on, but nobody's home.
Volcamon? Is that allowed? I mean, technically nobody saw what he did. And then you hear a voice. This scratchy, echoey, multi-toned voice go, "Declare the victor already." The winner is Eismon.
This entire tournament has been incredibly lucrative.
You each get your 5,000 back and an additional 5,000. Eismon then shrinks himself back down to the ground and pulls himself back into the shadows. You do not see him arrive back into your section of the seating. I mean, you can always ask to roll something.
You know what? Yes, I would very much like to.
Okay, what would you like to
Do
roll?
I see any shadows that look like they're a little too dark?
Yeah,
Would you say grit would be about?
I would say this would be a grit roll or a brains
Wait.
roll.
Could I cast a spell to attempt to divine presence?
I will say that's going to be a little bit harder to do that. Simply because
Can I?
you definitely could. I will say you need it. I'm gonna make it a 15.
Can I roll for this?
You would have to do grit or brains if you do it.
Okay.
Because I don't think Garurumon has
Okay.
has an excuse to use charm.
That is 17 plus 1 is 18.
Good lord, you.
I rolled a 17.
We're using actual die tonight.
Why do you guys roll like you made a deal with the devil? Like, seriously? Every time I have you guys roll something, you roll so ridiculously high.
I did not make a deal with Dom.
Kill the final boss. All that good luck's gonna come back to haunt us.
They really will. Like, when we go to fight, I ain't gonna roll with the flip.
So, as you guys look around, uncomfortable after seeing what Eismon did, you do notice something. Sitting in the corner of the booth with you guys is something. It looks kind of like Eismon.
But it's a doppelganger.
But smaller. It's just sort of sitting there, watching.
It's either nothing, or he confesses himself. I don't like being this close. Anyway.
Is there anything else you guys would like to do before you start the next match?
No.
I'm kind of curious as to why he's standing there.
I am not going to touch the eldritch monstrosity.
I would like to point out, this thing is about the size of Calamon, if not just a tiny bit bigger.
Tiny eldritch monstrosity. Let's see.
Even baby copperheads are deadly.
But yeah, you don't see Eismon, but you see whatever this thing is. Make a brains check, both of you. And this must be brains.
Okay.
Back to the D8 we go, please.
D12, here we go.
7.
I rolled a 10, but plus 2 would be 12.
Okay. Hey, Garurumon.
Mm-hmm.
It occurs to you, you have seen Eismon a grand total of, like, once since the tournament started, and that was at the beginning of the tournament. You've never seen that thing before, but it also occurs to you, you don't know how long it's been there. Because you just now noticed it. And you guys have been talking and walking around a lot.
I'm gonna approach him.
You're going to approach the small creature.
I am.
As you approach, it looks up at you. Mouth open.
Calm down, friend. I was just curious. I haven't seen you here this entire time.
It says nothing.
So, you know this is for competitors only in this area, right?
It says nothing.
Gotcha. I'm gonna keep an eye on you.
It says nothing, and then in a second it goes, and then dashes away.
That's what I thought. That was strange.
Everyone has turned to look at you now. Gatomon, Lugamon, and Patamon.
What?
Patamon goes.
Curious.
Patamon goes, and I'm going to do my best possible impression of Steven here. The fuck was that?
I don't know. It didn't have much to say. Should we be worried?
Probably.
Okay, cool. Hey, Wizardmon, can I have some of that caramel corn?
He has not even managed to breach the top layer of his caramel. It was a lot of caramel. He lifts the hand.
Thank you, sir.
Lugamon.
Who's next?
Wizardmon. Lugamon is doing that thing that dogs do, where they come right up close to you, where they sit directly next to you while you have food, and look at you begging to eat beg to eat off your plate.
Wizardmon wraps the whole of his hand around Lugamon's snout, grabs a piece of caramel corn, puts it on his nose, and then rapidly takes away his hand.
Are you attempting to leave the caramel corn on Lugamon's nose?
Yes.
Wait for it.
Okay, I want you to roll a charm check because I feel like that's appropriate for this. And I'm gonna roll a brains check for Lugamon for all the good that's gonna do him.
I mean, if that helps, I just rolled an 8, so...
Well, if he explodes a couple of times, it should be okay. Because a quick reminder, his brains is a D frickin' 4.
Not this smart.
No, he is not. I rolled a 3. He immediately begins to try and lick it off of his nose. Rapidly. And, like, just basically flailing on the ground to a certain extent.
You know, I'm just gonna leave him do it.
I don't think there's much else you could do at this point.
Who is next?
They do bring up the next competitors, and gentlemen, I need you to pull out Wizardmon and Stingmon as they are the next competitors.
Oh, great. Did you say we start off with 5 tokens?
5 tokens each, yes.
Bet. I would like to place 5,000 against me. Just saying.
I have to say this. If you... I'm going to say this. Don't throw the match.
I'm not going to throw it. I'm going to do my best.
I will also give 5,000 except me, because I have respect for myself.
Okay, so... Wizardmon is betting on Wizardmon. And where Garurumon is also betting on Wizardmon.
Yes.
Okay. Alright, fine. I'm okay with this. Alright. So the announcers call out, alright, now that all that weird stuff is hopefully over, let's get the next match. I've never experienced so many dark and creepy things happening in a tournament that I have been a part of.
No, there's a lot of dark.
Me neither, but let's. Me neither, but let's just in this corner, he is the child of the sun, the Green Avenger, the hero soaring through the sky, Stingmon! How do you enter, Stingmon?
No, this is where Fortunate Son is playing. And I come walking out, lights on me, real showman.
Mm-hmm. You gonna Super Sentai it up?
Do it.
You gonna Super Sentai it up?
I am.
Let's do it. Tell me what you do.
Actually, I don't know that I will. He can fly, right?
Yes, he can.
Alright, so we come in, I soar up, leave a big old cloud of dust underneath me, do a big old backflip, stop, wink at the crowd, and then do a superhero landing.
Excellent.
That Deadpool style.
Excellent. Terrible for your knees, but excellent.
Which is exactly how I get up too.
And in this corner, he is the blue beast, the original one, the king of the dragons, or so he says, Wizardmon!
Despite his draconic nature, Wizardmon does not look happy to be here. He looks squeaked the hell out. Got a question. Do I take -3 to initiative rolls too?
I'ma say yes.
Okay.
Is there any pre-fight banter that you would like to have?
What's the matter, mate? Lost your way?
I think you'll find I know my way. It's just... insect sweet.
I'm not scared of a little bug. I get that. Well, let's dance.
And both MCs call, open the digital gate! Roll for initiative, bitches!
Initiative.
That's flight.
D20?
Yes, that would be a D20 for Stingmon because you have a 20 in flight.
Okay.
And remember, if you roll a 20 or a 19, you explode, which also means you get a token.
Right.
I mean, I'm going last either way, my man. Dirty one.
A dirty one.
I rolled a 14.
Yeah, you're going first, friend.
Ooh, so I have
If it helps,
advantage.
I'm actually super not worried about it.
I figured.
Stingmon, you have advantage on your first attack this turn.
I didn't even look at his moves. Crap. That's one thing I didn't do.
Oh, I can help with that. His signature move is called Spiking Finish. Skeers the opponent with the spikes on its arms. Hell Squeeze uses its antenna to absorb the enemy's energy. Moon Shooter fires the spikes on its arms. Moon Shooter fires multiple huge needles. And Assassin's Dance, a combination of slashes with the needles on its arms. You are a close quarters combatant, friend.
In that case, I will use... I like Moon Shooter.
Alright. So
Let's do that.
So you'll be firing the spike from your arm.
Yes.
Alright, roll to hit. With advantage. So that's roll twice, take the better. Take the better of the two.
That would be a 17, my friend.
17. I forgot to mention. I forgot to state this again. If you want to add tokens, since this is technically PvP, you have to say before you roll.
Okay.
Alright, so that's a 17.
17.
Alright, with your -3, Vidramon, this spike flies towards you. How are you defending?
You see the muscles and scales of Digimon kind of like clinch into a harder shield. Let's see. That's gonna. By the way, I'm rolling Brawn for this.
Perfectly
15
fine.
minus 3 is 12. Plus 1 from Brawn, plus 2 from Ironclad.
Oh
which is
god.
That okay, so it's 15.
Okay, so you lose by 2.
Cool.
Okay, so gain a token.
Yep.
And Stingmon, you hit, your spike launches out and hits Vidramon. Even though he tightens his scales, it's not enough to prevent him from getting hit. So,
Nice.
Vidramon, you are down by you are at 3 HP. It is now your turn.
Yep. Beginning of turn. I activate Lesser Heal. I spend the token I just got to roll a d4 and heal that amount.
Oh, that's
Oh, nice. That's dirty, but that's nice.
that's dirty.
Now you see why I bet on him?
I rolled a 1, so
You only
I
took
healed the 1 HP.
you only took 1 damage. Good lord.
You see as the wound you just created completely closes up, pretty much the moment it was made. That's it, right?
Yeah, that would be. I would say that's it. Normally, there's a part of me that would say that would technically fall under a support action, but given the fact that you just healed all the damage he did to you, no, that's your turn, my guy.
This only gets worse, by the way.
Jesus.
I figured.
Stingmon, it's your turn again as you watch Vidramon just heal the damage you just did like it's nothing.
Okay.
You may be able to get
Okay.
under my skin. You will not stay there for long.
Very well. I'll try again. That was pretty sweet there. I like that.
Alright, before you roll, do you want to add any tokens?
Yes, I'm gonna add 3.
Alright. Take 3 of your 5.
And I am gonna hit him with... He should respect this one a little bit. I'm gonna hit him with Thunderclaw. A swift electric-based strike.
Alrighty.
Dom should respect that because, you know, he's all about electricity and fire.
Alright, so you come in with this thundery, fiery hand and swipe at Vidramon. Vidramon, how are you defending yourself?
Digimon once again tenses his muscles and then shoves one of his claws into the ground to help ground himself from the lightning. Braun once again.
Wait, I didn't have... What did you roll? I forgot to have you roll your fight check. Daniel.
Oh, right.
Huh?
What did you roll?
Okay.
That's
I rolled an 18.
an 18 plus... plus 3, right?
Right. Oh, wait. Am I adding 3 to this?
Yeah, because you spent 3 tokens.
Oh, yeah.
So 19, 20, 21. That is a 21. Before you roll, Dom, are there any tokens you would like to spend?
No,
Okay.
I roll.
Yep.
21.
Yep.
That's fine. 10, whatever. That would be, yeah, it would just be 10.
Yep, that would be over 10. So you are taking 2 points of damage. As Stingmon, you collide with Vidramon. And you scratch into those claws, leaving a pretty substantial wound. Vidramon, you are at half health, and it is now your turn.
What did he just use?
Thunderclaw.
Right. Okay. So, I am now going to take this time to attempt to attack my dear fellow.
Alrighty.
I will be spending 3 tokens.
Alrighty.
After taking this electric claw to, I assume, the bottom,
Yes.
he is now going to cock his hand back, and he shouts, "Hammer punch!" and simply throws the fist forward. I roll fight. That's gonna be 17.
That's a 17.
All the math considered.
All the math considered? So 17 in total.
All the math considered. Yes.
Alright. Stingmon, you see this massive punch coming in at you. How do you defend?
I'm seeing this punch, and I brace myself, and I'm gonna attempt to knock his hand up out of the way.
Alright, so you have to roll flight or brawn. That sounds like a brawn roll if you're doing that.
No. I think I'll roll flight.
Feels like the better choice, yeah. So you're gonna try and duck it. You're gonna try and move very quickly out of the way.
Right. Let's see. Alright, so I rolled a 15.
And you didn't add tokens beforehand.
And I did not add tokens.
Alright, then 17 beats a 15.
That's fine.
Take an damage.
You are hit. You go to dodge, but you're just a little too slow as this fist collides with your insectoid armored body, and you can hear the crack of your beetle carapace.
Can I ask something weird?
What's that?
Can I ask that he roll a grit check, whatever that might be, just to see if he notices something?
Sure.
It's mostly inconsequential.
Roll a grit check for me, Stingmon.
Well, seeing as how I put an 8 in grit, it's not really that good. I rolled a 7.
Okay, yeah, no, that's enough. You notice his body seems a lot more solid than it was a second ago.
Oh god.
Did you give Vijramon Mental Fortress? I'm not hearing.
Did.
I'm not hearing a no. Dom.
Pass turn.
Good lord. Stingmon, it is your. Stingmon, it is your turn. That hurt. You're at 3 HP.
That was a nice blow. For sure. I'm gonna use Evil Antenna.
Alright. How many do you want to spend any tokens?
2.
Alright. What does... So,
You're
what...
not leave me with 1.
What does Evil Antenna do? Well, you all... Don't forget that you also just failed a defense roll, so you got another token.
Yeah, that... Leaving me with 1, because I used 3 of them a while ago. And then I just used 2.
Okay, yeah, you're right.
Evil Antenna, an attack used in card games where it's often associated with controlling or disrupting enemies.
Alright, yeah, go for it. So you go to attack with your antenna. Vijramon, how do you defend?
I'm gonna buckle down once more.
Alright, you tighten up! Alright, roll to hit. Roll to hit, Daniel.
That ain't good. 17 altogether.
Even with the +2 from your... that
Yeah.
you spent given? Okay. Vijramon, you gotta beat a 17.
I will not be standing. I meet a 17.
If it meets, it beats!
Nice.
You get a token. You get a token, Daniel. As Stingmon, you go to hit with your antenna, and Vijramon no-sells it. You accomplished nothing.
Nothing.
Vijramon, it is your turn.
I spend an adversity token to heal by 1d4.
You do know that if you go back up to 3 HP, you will lose your defense bonus, right?
Yeah, but that's fine because I'm going back up to 4.
Okay.
So, question: is that still going to be my full action for the round?
Yes.
That's fine.
Because
Continue.
otherwise that would be so overpowered. I think I might I think after this fight I might ban Lesser Heal from tournaments because that is broken. Keep that in mind, I might make you change that. It is now your turn again, Stingmon.
That's fine. I know it. I'll change it out for it.
I'm gonna use 2 adversity tokens.
Alright. Which I think eats all of your adversity tokens this time, doesn't it?
It does. It does. I'm gonna try the moon shooter again.
Alright.
It
You
seemed to work last time, so.
You fire the spike from your arm at point blank range. Roll to hit.
Once more, friend.
told you I was gonna roll shitty. I rolled a 13.
Is that with the +2?
I have another 15.
Okay. Digimon, you gotta beat a 15.
Oh, that's a 16. So,
You beat it. Digimon, how do you defend yourself against this spike coming directly at you?
it manages to contact his skin, but it goes no deeper as every single needle that makes contact crumples in on itself.
Alright, Digimon, it is now your turn.
Digimon is now going to rear up, take a deep breath, as he yells out. V-Breath Arrow! As he lets out a high temperature V-shaped arrow directly towards Stingmon.
Jeez. Alright.
I roll 5.
Alright. You're counting for your mind.
That explodes.
Oh, jeez.
Oh god.
Hold on. Let me handle that shit right quick.
Yep, send it to the chat. Pics or it didn't happen.
What is your fight die?
So I just got a 20.
Nice. Then you get to roll in.
I'm using the Pumpkin King die.
Ah!
That would explain it.
Yeah, cool. So that's 20 plus 2 minus 3 is 19.
Did you re-roll the 20? Remember, when he explodes, you get to roll again and add that.
Yeah, that's what I did.
Okay.
20 plus 2 minus 3.
19.
19.
Okay. Also, don't forget to give yourself another token for the explosion.
Yep.
So, Stingmon, this fiery breath comes at you and you can feel the heat before it even gets to you. How do you defend? Daniel?
Yeah, I'm just gonna take it.
Wait, are you going to willingly take the damage?
Well, I mean, I rolled a 14.
Ah, okay. See, I didn't hear what you had rolled.
Oh, my bad.
You take another point of damage. You are at half health. Battle Sense activates as the fire rushes over you. You are hurting, but also your will
It's a little bit more powerful.
Your will to battle is strong. You now have a +5 to all attack rolls.
So I assume it's my turn now, right?
Yes.
But I am going to hit him with another Thunderclaw, right to his smirk grin.
Just remember that you also got a token for failing that roll.
So that would put me at 2. Woohoo! And I'm actually going to use those 2.
Alright. So 2 plus your next roll.
So I come running towards him.
So 7. Your next roll is +7.
Right. I come running towards him, jump up in the air with a flip, Power Ranger style.
Ha! No! Kamen Rider style!
As I yell out, Thunderclaw! That would be a 19 altogether.
Altogether, that's 19.
It is.
All right, Wizardmon, this attack is coming directly at you. You have a Common Rider coming towards you. What do you do?
Brace.
Are you spent?
11.
No expenditure of tokens? Alright, you're taking a point of damage. As Stingmon, you come down and you bring your claws directly into Wizardmon again. He looks rough. Let me correct that. The damage looks rough as you put all of your might into it. But the powerhouse dragon is still standing. Wizardmon, it is your turn, and your opponent is right in front of you.
He's gonna cock back his fist for another hammer blow. Here we go, boys.
Puke explode.
Any tokens?
None.
Alright.
That's a 10.
That is a 10. Okay. Roll to defend, Stingmon.
That is a 12.
You beat it. Gain another token, Dom. How do you defend against this hammer blow this time?
This time I see it coming. So, being the smarter guy that I am, I simply bust a spin move around him.
Alright. It's your turn.
And I come at him with Spiking Strike.
Alright. You bring your spiked arm down for a very powerful blow. Are you spending any tokens?
I have none to spend.
Alright. So, flat roll. What you got? Well, roll plus 5.
$21 altogether.
Jeez.
I rolled a 16.
2 tokens.
Spending 2
And
tokens.
I brace.
Alright.
I brace. What do you roll?
He rolled a 21.
21.
You rolled a 15.
Yep.
Okay, the difference is less than 10, so I think you only take 1 damage. Which puts Wizardmon back at half health.
Yep. Which activates Mental Fortress as his body once again becomes very soft.
Yeah, Stingmon, as you hit him, you feel that solid blow, but as you do, before you pull your hand away, you feel it's as if Wizardmon's skin has hardened and is ready for your next strike. Wizardmon, it is your turn. Both fighters are at half health.
What is Mental Fortress again?
Mental Fortress is the defensive version of Battle Sense.
Huh.
So when he is at half health, he gets a +5 on all defense rolls. When
Nice.
you are at half health, you get +5 on all attack rolls.
Digimon brings a clawed hand up from below in a magnum punch.
Alright. You bring the claw from below. Any expenditure?
10. Nope.
You only... Another 10? Jeez.
Yep.
Alright, Stingmon. This claw's coming up from below you. What do you do?
I roll a 19.
Jeez! I think it's safe to say you jump out of the way with your ability to fly.
Do a backhanded somersault.
Stingmon, it is now your turn.
And come flying down on him again with a Thunderclaw.
He braces once more.
electricity bounding across the arena, folks.
That is a 14.
Plus
5.
So
It will
19.
be 19.
Alright, beat a 19, Wizardmon. Any expenditure?
Yeah. Nope.
That does not succeed. He comes down with the Thunderclaw. Wizardmon, you are now significantly more hurt than you have been this entire fight. You are now at 1 HP.
Yep. My turn?
Yup.
I activate Lesser Heal.
Yeah, I'm definitely banning this next round.
I am back up to 2 HP. That is a 1. Does that count as my full action for the round?
Yes.
Alright. Pass turn.
Alright, Stingmon, it is your turn again, as you watch him heal again from your damage.
Though not nearly as much this time.
Yeah, not nearly as much.
It's still a cool trick. I'm not gonna lie.
I made this character to really, really try not to die.
Apparently.
Seeing that, I come back at him with another evil antenna. I'm
Alright,
gonna try to poke him.
the antenna come down like whips. Roll to hit. Any expenditure?
I don't have any.
Ah,
That will be a 17.
jeez, you're rolling like a fiend. Alright,
I get one when I failed to hit too.
yes, you do.
I actually have token this match.
Right?
What do you roll?
He rolled a 17. Is that plus the plus 5?
Yes.
Okay. So you rolled
I rolled a
an
12.
So you rolled a 12 and got a 17 from the 5.
Right.
Battle sense is freaking amazing. You learned from having it used on you by Guilmon last time, didn't you?
I did. Very much so.
Such a great ability.
9.
A 9?
Yeah.
Well, the difference isn't 10. So you take 1 damage again.
Back down to 1. My turn again.
Yup.
You know what's happening.
Jesus.
I heal. I'm back up to 3 past turn.
Alright, but that also means that Mental Fortress is gone again.
That's fine.
You're doing all of this with a -3. That's...
Yes.
Yes, yeah.
Did you
If
see...
anybody could do it, it could be him.
Did you just see this as a challenge? Good lord. Stingmon, it is your turn again as you watch him heal even more.
I've got to learn that trick.
You really do.
And come after him with a spiking strike once again.
Alright. You come at him with a strong punch with your spike. You don't have any tokens to that, do you?
Mm-mm.
Alright, roll to hit.
That would be a dirty 20, my friend.
Dirty 20. Wizardmon.
I'm gonna spend 1 token just for posterity.
If you fail, you just get it back.
Right?
How many tokens do you have at this point?
Me?
Yeah.
With that spin, 1. I'm always keeping 1 so I can heal. Okay, so that's gonna be a 19, unfortunately. Wait, no, that's a +1. That's a 20. I meet.
You meet. If it meets, it beats.
Nice.
You bring the punch in. You bring that punch in, but Vydramon throws his arms up and you hit nothing but solid scale. Vydramon, it is your turn.
I am wrong.
Huh?
I am wrong. I forgot I was back at 3. I take a damage.
Oh, you take a damage? Okay, then scratch all that.
I was wrong.
You pierce the spike into his chest. Vydramon groans in pain. And he is back at half health as Mental Fortress kicks back in.
He is going to now release another bead arrow directly into your face.
That's very true. You're very close up right now.
I spend a token. 15.
15? Is that with the bonus?
Yes.
Okay. So Stingmon, beat a 15.
Damn it. I rolled a 10.
That's not enough. As the fire consumes you again, Stingmon, this time directly to the face, as you are dropped to 1 hit point.
Jesus. Pass turn.
Stingmon, it's your turn.
I take the hit, and I sit there for a minute and kind of collect myself.
Of course.
Then I will stand up and hit him with a moon shooter.
Alright.
Or attempt to hit him with a moon shooter.
The spike flies out.
Directed at his face.
Roll to hit. You have 1 token now.
I do have 1 token, don't I? I'm
Yeah.
not gonna use it.
Probably smart.
I rolled a 16.
Alright. Vydramon.
Plus 5 would be 21.
Oh, that's a 21. Good lord. Vydramon, you have a plus 5 to defense rolls.
I do have a plus 5 defense rolls, so I'm just gonna roll. Plus 5, 21.
You match. Vydramon, you smack the spike to the side. Good lord, this is a long fight. It is your turn, Vydramon.
He's about to finish it right here.
Locks his claws into Stingmon's shoulders. Takes the deepest, most rattling breath you've ever heard, and screams out, "The breath arrow, max!" And is now going to attempt to put his brightest flaming arrow directly through your face. I spent the token.
Alright.
Got it. That's it.
An 11. Alright. Stingmon. Roll to defend.
I'm gonna use 1 token.
Alright, so this is going to be plus 1.
I didn't need it. I rolled a 15.
Yep. Pass turn. I also get that.
You sure do. Stingmon,
As he
it's your...
goes to shoot this arrow into my face, I slip down and slide through his leg and come up behind him.
Alright, what do you do to attack now?
I'm gonna put a spike right down his neck with spiking strike. And I'm
Alright.
gonna try my best to skewer him like a kebab.
Alright. Roll to hit.
And I will use my other adversity token.
All right.
That would be 16 altogether.
Okay. Vydramon, beat a 16.
No. 8.
8.
I take a damage.
You do. You are down to 1 hit point.
My turn, I spend a token.
Good lord.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm never gonna be able to kill this
At this
guy.
point, hey, I'm back up to 4 HP.
Stingmon, you watch as Vydramon fully heals.
This is beginning to feel a bit better.
I would say so, but hey, it's still a good show. The people are loving it.
Yes. From here on out, no more.
That'll work.
All right.
I mean, you probably got one last shot on me, and So let's go. Let's see how we can do this.
Stingmon, it's your turn.
I'm going to go ahead and remove Lesser Heal and replace it with something else for the next round.
Perfectly
But for now,
fine.
Lesser Heal is still considered to be unchanged.
Perfectly fine. So Stingmon, how are you retaliating?
I'm gonna hit him with a Thunderclaw again. It's been the whatever the word is.
Effective.
Yes, most effective. Anything.
Yeah, I think this fight has worn us all down. This thing is taking forever.
That would be a 20, my good friend.
Oh, 20. That's with the +5, right?
It is?
Alright. So I take it you rolled a 15 then?
Yeah, I rolled a 15.
Awesome. Alright, Vydramon.
I'm just gonna be running and fighting for the rest of this, so I have no tokens. Roll 10.
You're taking 2 damage then.
That's fine.
Get a token, and you take 2 damage as Stingmon, now with renewed effort, you slam your claw into Vydramon, who is knocked back, but once again he stumbles back up, his scales looking harder than ever. Vydramon, it's your turn.
Right. He's gonna rear up for another V-Breath arrow.
Alright.
Got
What is your roll?
That's gonna be a dirty 1.
Oh!
I rolled a 6.
You win.
Yeah.
Take your token, Dom.
Yeah. Now come punch me in my perfect jawline.
I should state this. Thank you guys for all the tokens you're giving me from your failure.
Yes.
And I come after him with another Thunderclaw. Right in his shiny white grin.
Alright. Wait. Oh yeah, he did attack. Yeah, go ahead. Roll to hit.
That would be an 18 altogether.
18. Alright, you have your +5 from Mental Fortress now.
Yeah. It's not gonna matter. That's a 7. I take 2 damage and lose.
You do? Holy crap!
Oh my god.
Stingmon! How do you win?
very luckily.
Pulling out victory at the last moment. How do you defeat Wizardmon?
I shoot up into the sky and barrel down, spiral down as hard as I can into his grim little face and bury him into the ground.
Wizardmon, you are slapped into the ground and knocked unconscious. Stingmon, you are beaten and bruised and weary, but you are victorious! The crowd goes wild!
So you know how at the end of Breakfast Club, like he's leaving or whatever, he throws his fist up in the air?
Yeah, don't you forget about me.
Right. I throw my fist up in the air, stand there for a proud moment, and then fall back on my back.
And the winner is Stingmon! What a wild match, ladies and gentlemen! I think we all deserve a break after that one! Enjoy the intermission! The crowd goes crazy as Stingmon, on the verge of loss, takes the win! And now Daniel has
noted that the only reason I won that is because Dom decided not to heal himself anymore.
It's true.
You are very correct.
Oh.
We also both lost 5,000 bits.
You collectively lost 10,000 bits. Oh, and with
I shouldn't have instigated that rule.
and with that, as the crowd cheers and things move onward, somewhere in the shadows, a monstrosity lingers. It watches. It waits. But that'll all come to a head later. For now, we end tonight's episode of Digimon Guardians of the Server. Thank you guys so much for being here. That was one wild-ass fight. I would go for one more, but I have food waiting, and I think we were all a little bit drained from that fight.
So, for the record...
I can't believe I actually won.
For the record, +1 to Brawn is something I did for that. I had +2 to all defensive checks in combat, so that nixed the -3 from the fear.
Ah, I see. So you were basically just
After that, once I was at half health, everything was hunky-dory.
So you built a tank, is what you did.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, I did. I saw Lesser Heal, I saw Mental Fortress, I saw the defensive one, and I was like, oh no.
That's
This
just...
is sadistic. Let's go.
That is sadistic. That is so sadistic. Why would you put us through that? I'm so drained. That Lesser Heal is a vaccine ability, yeah?
Yep.
It just says...
Made for a really good show.
It just says a creature.
Yeah. It
That's-
can be any creature.
It says a creature. That was the thing I was wondering. It's like, I was thinking, I thought Lesser Heal only worked on other Digimon. And now I'm seeing this like, oh, no, it just says a creature. Lovely.
You know what I should have done? When I got him down to 2 HP, I should have healed him.
I probably would have still made that a fight check. That way he could fend off being healed. Because, like, he would know what you were doing. But that was great. Thank you. Thank you guys so much for being here. If you liked it, please like and subscribe. And hey, if you want to see me do other things other than Digimon, You can check out the rest of the YouTube channel, of course, but you can also now find me on Twitch at tangential_gaming, where currently every Saturday that the three of us are available, we will be playing. Me, Dominic, and Patrick will be playing Baldur's Gate 3. Also, for any of those who watch this video and happen to be there or weren't there, Valentine's Day, I did a 3-hour-long stream of the Legend of Dragoon, which was the JRPG that got me into RPGs in the first place. That game is my childhood. It is my nostalgia. I love it. I love it to my core, and I have never beaten it. And it is my goal to try and beat it. Finally, and I will be playing that sporadically. I need to find a proper day to actually sit down and play it, like, weekly. But for now, it will be a sort of, it'll be a sort of when I have time sort of thing. Which you can watch that stream. You can watch the recording of that stream on YouTube, and the VOD should still be available on Twitch for another 5 days, I think. Because I can't hold videos on Twitch for longer than 7 days currently, because I don't have enough followers for that. But hey, if you guys want to go on there and give me more, I would appreciate it. So, like and subscribe, ring that bell so you always know when I post new videos. And thank you all for being here, and I can just say,